We got to jump into the leadership mode. For real, we got to become the leaders of our own life. You feel me? Because ain't no point in 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 still having a problem with whatever it is that you got a problem with, and you expecting somebody else to do something else about it. You expecting somebody else to care. What is up, y'all? This right here is your boy Justin with another episode of the Mind Peace Woke podcast. Hey, I appreciate y'all for joining me. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here with me. So, hey, thank y'all. Hey, so first and foremost, I want to ask y'all, how y'all doing today? How your week going? How your day going? How your month going? How is your life going at this moment? You feels me? How you doing? How you doing? How are you doing? For real. For real though. How you doing? You good? You all right? What's bothering you? What's disturbing your spirit? Huh? You feel me? I hope all is well. But like I always say, whatever it is, then it's probably here to make you a little bit stronger. So enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Go ahead and go through it. Whatever it is, go ahead and go through it. Don't try to run away from it. You feel me? Most of us try to go through the stuff. We try to stuff stuff under the bed. You feel me? But the problems ain't going away just because you push them under the bed. Whatever it is that you're going through ain't just gonna go away just because you push it under the bed. It's gonna come back up eventually. So go ahead and go through it. Go ahead and deal with that pain. Go ahead and deal with that hurt so you can get through it. You feel me? So you can become a stronger person through it. You get what I'm saying? So enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. It's here to help you grow. Whatever it is, it's here to help you grow. So enjoy it. You get what I'm saying? Try to enjoy it, whatever it is that you supposedly going through, that your body going through. Right? Also know that your peace is from within. So, but anyways, y'all, today's episode is going to be about a leadership over leaders. All right. Why I believe we need more leadership and less leaders. You feel what I'm saying? All right. So what does that mean, bruh? You feel me? Leadership, meaning you take some type of leadership of your life, right? That means you look into your life, you look into whatever you looking into, figure out what needs to be done and take some type of leadership in that. You get what I'm saying? You don't need to have some type of leader over you to tell you what needs to be done. You already know what needs to be done. You see what needs to be done. Your eyes work. So go do it. That's simply what I mean. Leadership over leaders. Leadership over leaders. This it seems like a lot of the world nowadays want or is putting all their faith into leadership. You get what I'm saying? It seems like the world put all their faith into leadership into leaders. It seems like most of the world is putting their faith into leaders over being a leader, over leadership. You get what I'm saying? Over taking the lead of their own. You feel me? And I think that leadership, you feel me? You taking some type of lead of your own is better than you depending on somebody else to lead you in the right direction. You feel me? I think eventually you might run into other leaders. You feel me? Once you become a leader that you can probably, you feel me, work together with, but leadership, it's going to start with leadership. That means you're going to have to become some type of leader. That means if you see something that needs to be done, not only in your own life, but things outside of your life, as far as the things that you sitting right here complaining about. If you see that the neighborhood dirty, right? Leadership means cleaning it up. That's what leadership means. Leadership means if you see that something's dirty and you complaining about it, go pick it up then. You feel me? Most people talk about how the neighborhood dirty, but it's plenty of people that's in the neighborhood that don't clean up the neighborhood because we're expecting our leaders to do it instead of taking leadership for our own life and for our own communities. And you feel me? Doing it ourselves. But that's what I mean. Leadership. Most people see problems. Like if you ask somebody, what's their complaint in life, or do they got some type of problem with the world? What's going on? What do they think can be changed in the world? They have a lot that they feel like can be changed in the world, but most of them aren't actually moving towards doing that change in the world. You feel what I'm saying? Like leadership is, if you want something to be changed in the world, then you go out there and you get it done. You go out there and you make sure it's changed. You go out there and you at least try to change the things that you want to see changed in the world. You feel me? Instead of sitting around complaining about it. Most people sit around complaining about different things that they want changed in the world, but they don't actually take no type of leadership in their own life and go do the changes themselves. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Leadership. We have to take some type of leadership, some type of accountability, some type of, we put ourselves first, and we gonna say that the problem is ours, and we're gonna take control of the problem. That's what leadership is. You get what I'm saying? Instead of depending on somebody else to take control of the things that we call problems in our life, even if they so-called supposed to. Right? Leadership is going and getting it cleaned up yourself. Going and getting cleaned up yourself. You feel me? For real, y'all. We gotta see where we seem to be expecting for other people to get something done in our life, or we got to see where we do a lot of complaining, a lot of complaining about different things that's going on in the world, but in actuality, we're not doing anything to make it any better. We're not doing anything to make it any better. So, what you complaining for? What you complaining about? What I'm saying is, leadership is, if you got a problem with something, you go out there and you fix it. That's what leadership is. It ain't depending on nobody else to care about your problems and going out there and fixing them. Because don't nobody else care about your problems. You feel me? If you see a problem with the world, leadership is going out there and fixing it. At least going out there and trying to fix it, not just sitting around complaining about it all day. Most people just sit around complaining about it. We have to take some type of leadership in our own life. We have to take some type of leadership in the world. Stop expecting for the leaders to just jump in front of us and handle the job. You feel me? Like, stop expecting that. It seems like the whole world pretty much is looking up to some type of leader to do something. And then the world lost because the leader don't know what to do. You feel me? Most of the time, the leader don't even know what to do. So that's why it's like, better take some leadership in your own life. For real, because if you expecting somebody that don't know where they going to drive the boat correctly and get you to your destination, then man, you're gonna have some hard times. You feel me? Because they barely even know how to drive the boat. You feel me? So you better stop following that leader and become your own leader. You feel me? Take some type of leadership in your own life, because if you don't do that, then you chasing somebody that probably don't even know how to steer the boat. You feel me though? We have to take some type of leadership in our own lives. Stop just depending on leaders. On the real, y'all, like man, I mean, it seemed like black people been depending on leaders since the beginning. Like from my beginning, 1960 something, when we was depending on Martin Luther as our leader, Malcolm X is our leader, and whoever else back then was our leader. And it seems to me ever since then, from what I know, we been depending on leaders for different stuff. We've been depending on, you feel me, somebody else to help us out. You feel me? Give us some type of handout. Give us something. You feel me? Expecting our leadership to take control of our life at the end of the day. You feel me? And our our leaders aren't there to, you feel me, to really advance our life. Our leaders are there to really advance their life. You feel me? That's the reason why they chose to be the leaders of another group of people. You feel me? What I'm saying, y'all, is we gotta stop looking to somebody else to take control of our life, to be the leaders of our life. You feel me? And we got to jump into that leadership mode. We got to jump into the leadership mode. For real, we got to become the leaders of our own life. You feel me? Because ain't no point in still having a problem with whatever it is that you got a problem with, and you expecting somebody else to do something else about it. You expecting somebody else to care. You're expecting somebody else to take leadership over your life. Right? If you give somebody the hand, if you tell somebody to do it, they'll do it for you. You feel me? It's easy. They'll become your leader. But what I'm saying is you got to become your own leader. You got to eventually become the leader of your own life. We cannot keep depending on other people to lead us. Right? We can't depend on you feel me? Like you can try to do the best you can in this civil world as far as like voting Democrat or Republican or whatever you want to vote for the best person. But you cannot depend on none of them. You cannot depend on none of them to be your leaders. You cannot just keep writing letters to them and telling them what you want change. What I'm saying is we got to step out in these streets and become that change that we want. For real, we got to get out here and try to be the leaders that we trying to, right? We paying. You feel me? We got to become our own leadership. We have to become our own leadership. What's up, y'all? This episode is brought to you by Mind Peace Woke. So if we're able to control our mind and all those different thoughts, it will take us to a level of peace. And that's the definition for woke. Mind Peace Woke. Study Yourself. It's the first collection from the Mind Peace Woke clothing brand. I want y'all to check out the clothing brand at mpwcollection.com. That's mpwcollection.com. Let's get back to the episode. We can't keep depending on somebody else, y'all. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Leadership over leaders. It's leadership over leaders. We have to take leadership over our own life and stop depending on leaders just to do everything for us. Right? I mean, hopefully they do their job, since this is, you feel me, the world that we live in. Hopefully they do whatever it is, the people that we appoint as our so-called leaders. Hopefully they do whatever it is that they supposed to be doing. But what I'm saying is we supposed to be 10 toes down and doing whatever it is that we want done. We supposed to be out here trying to do whatever it is that we want done. You feel me? Not just expecting the leader to take control of it just because we appointed him as leaders. What I'm saying is take leadership of your own life and stop expecting the so-called leader to do an amazing job. You feel me? Because sometimes the so-called leader ain't gonna do an amazing job. Even like a kid, you get what I'm saying? Like if you're conscious enough, you understand exactly what's going on. You understand exactly what I'm saying. You feel me? Sometimes your leaders in the household, your parents, they ain't doing an amazing job. Let's be real. They not doing an amazing job. You smart enough to see that at this point. You feel me? You smart enough to be able to see exactly what's going on. They not doing an amazing job, right? But you still pretty much listening to leadership. You feel me? You still listening to the leader. Like you supposed to still listen, but if you know better, then do better. Some of y'all know at a very young age that y'all can be doing better, right? But y'all just kind of following the leadership. Y'all just kind of following the leadership, and y'all probably just gonna end up just like the leader, right? Because y'all not taking conscious steps and bettering your own life, becoming your own leadership. What I'm saying, even you can become a leader at a young age. You feel me? You can start taking some leadership of your own life at a young age. That's what I'm talking about. At a young age, when you know better, you do better. And some of y'all know better early. Some of y'all know better early, right? But y'all just keep looking at y'all leaders, y'all mamas and y'all daddies or whatever is going on, doing some dumb stuff. And y'all just decide to do some dumb stuff too because your leadership ain't doing no better. Your leaders ain't doing no better. Instead of taking leadership of your own life and just making a different choice than what you see around you. Because you can make a different choice than what you see around you. You don't got to follow the leader, even though you're a teenager. You ain't got to follow the leader, right? You conscious enough now. You understand exactly what's going on. You understand that all that yelling, all that being mad all the time ain't for you. You didn't like it when your mama or your daddy was doing it, right? As you was growing up. You understand that now, but you still carry your own act like that when you know better. What I'm saying is stop following the leader and become your own leadership. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You know it's not beneficial to you. You know it's not beneficial to you today. You can be 14, 15, 16. You know it's not beneficial. So just because the leader is doing it, don't mean you can't switch it up. You get what I'm saying? Just because the leader ain't working out, don't mean you can't work out. Just because the leader don't study, don't mean you can't. Just because the leader never pick up a book, don't mean you can't pick up a book. You ain't got to keep following the leader. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real, we ain't got to keep following the exact same leader. You feel me? We can become our own leadership. We know better now. You feel me? You know better now. You know better now. So you can decide to do better. Whatever it is, you get what I'm saying? Once you know better, you do better. You out here following the leader that's leading you down the wrong path, right? Stop following the leader and become your own leadership. Stop following the leader and become your own leadership. Huh? Come steer your own boat. You scared to steer your own boat because you don't know how to drive the boat either? You don't know where it's going to go? Nah? I guarantee you this. You're going to learn. You're going to learn how to drive the boat. You're going to learn how to steer the boat once you start taking some leadership of your own life, right? Like you following somebody else, you letting somebody else become your leader that ain't the way to become, you feel me, what you trying to become. They probably gonna crash the boat. You feel me? On the real, y'all better start looking into your own lives. Stop just following the leader. Stop just following the leader. You feel me? And become your own leadership. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. You already know what to do. You feel me? Some people got a personal trainer, right? Like you go to the gym, you got a personal trainer or whatever, right? Your personal trainer is your that's your leader in the gym. You feel me? Y'all go to the gym, you train, you feel me? They supposed to push you, or whatever to your limit, right? But leadership means work out by yourself. You feel me? That's what leadership mean. Leadership mean like you just did some stuff by yourself today. You feel me? And you still showed up for the session. Right? That's what leadership mean. Leadership mean you don't just practice when it's time to go to practice. When you by yourself, you practice. That's what leadership is. You get what I'm saying? Like, take some type of leadership of your own life. Stop just following the leader. You feel me? Like the leader, like I'm not saying that. I'm pretty sure I made myself clear, but I'm not saying that it's not areas that you can, get a leader in. You feel me? You can follow somebody in or whatever. whatever words you want to call it. But I'm not saying that a personal trainer, if you hire a personal trainer, it won't make you better. Of course, right? What I'm saying is the personal training, y'all get an hour or whatever a week, and then you take an hour a week to yourself or however it go, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Leadership is taking some type of leadership of your own life. Like do your own research, do your own whatever it is. Don't just listen to if you get the information from the teacher and then you go and do your own little information. You found this right here on your own. You get what I'm saying? That's what leadership is, not just following the leader. Okay, the leader got you to a certain point, or the leader introduced it to you. You feel me? But leadership is jumping out there, getting out there and trying to see. You feel me? Like what else is there to know about this situation? Right? Somebody introduced you to just eating better, healthier lifestyle. You feel me? Okay, maybe they was the leader in that, they introduced it to you. You feel me? But then jump into learning more by yourself. That's what leadership is, not just following the leader. The leader can take you to 1, 2, 3, but you got to get yourself to 4, 5, 6. You feel me? We got to take some type of leadership. We got to do something on our own to try to figure it out. We got to take some type of leadership of our own lives, y'all. For real. We can't just keep depending on the leader. We can't just keep following the leader and expecting the leader to get us to wherever it is that we're trying to go. We gotta start looking into our stuff ourselves. You feel me? For real. We got to start looking into ourselves, doing our own little research, digging into it ourselves and seeing how we feel about it ourselves, not just following the leader, not just following somebody else's word. You feel me? Leadership over leaders. We need more leadership, less leaders. More leadership, less leaders. You get what I'm saying? Hope y'all get what I'm saying. You feel me? But yeah, take some leadership over your own life. You feel me? Take some leadership over your own life. You know what to do. You already know. You feel me? But hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all for real. This right here is another episode. You feels me? Hey, y'all, but before we get out of here, I want y'all to, of course, check out the clothing brand, Mind Peace Woke. I got some new stuff on there. You feel me? So I want y'all to check out my website, mpwcollection.com. That's mpwcollection.com. You feel me? And yeah, don't forget, the greatest teacher is always within. So never stop listening to you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.